Welcome to the video. This topic's been on my mind for the past few weeks that I've wanted to talk about, and it's how to be healthy. What's the simplest way I can explain to people how to be healthy? Because there's so many things, from being unhealthy myself, from being unwell all the time, to being healthy all the time, feeling good all the time. It's like, how can you do that? And I want to put that in as simple way as I can. So I'm going to go through simple steps on how to be healthy. And I've got a run, and then I've got a leg day this afternoon, so we'll take you through that as well. But it's exciting. You know, you can be healthy, and this is what this video is all about. So let's go. Before we get into the how do we be healthy, what is being healthy? Being healthy is not being able to run a marathon every day, lift the heaviest object that anyone's ever seen. Being healthy is having basic bodily functions work well and work easily without any effort at all. It also means that your internal bodily functions work well. So digestion, breathing, none of that feels like a chore, none of that feels hard to do. And finally, being healthy means you're free of illness. You have no illnesses. All of that is healthy in a bubble. No illness, being able to do basic functions very well. 8.5 kilometers, easy run with one of my clients today. Felt great, got the legs moving. And this brings me on to exercise and why and what type of exercise is going to be healthy and beneficial for your life. Exercise such as walking, running, cycling, basically moving your body and getting your heart rate up will strengthen your heart, lungs and cardiovascular system. This reduces chance of major issues such as heart attacks and strokes. It will also lower/neutralize your resting heart rate. Having a neutralized/lower resting heart rate will help you live longer, be less stressed, and mean you have a healthy, functioning body. Doing regular exercise means your body will adapt to the weight it needs to be at, whether it's losing fat or maintaining your current weight. Being at the weight your body wants you to be means greater function of all bodily actions, physical and internal. Your body is meant to move and be functional, so walking, running, moving your body will lubricate the joints, work the muscles and bones as they should. Exercise is a must, even if it's as simple as walking every day. This brings me on to the next health tip. Be outdoors. Get in touch with nature. Breathe in fresh air. This not only improves your mood, energy levels and stress, but in terms of longevity, you're absorbing vitamin D and clean oxygen from the trees, which is going to keep you free of illness and give you an all-round sense of health for the body and the mind. You should be going outside every single day. Oh, Jazz made a lovely taco dal. It's basically lentils with chopped tomatoes, garlic, curry, spices, and you have that. You have this with rice, and honestly, sensational. Really good. But we are about to train, and the day, it gets so dark nowadays. Literally, it was. Well, it's 7 o'clock now, but it was 4 o'clock and it was dark today, so it's getting ridiculous. We've talked about exercise, regular exercise. We've talked about fresh air and the benefits that you can get, and the health benefits is just crazy just by going outside for a walk every day. As simple as that. And if you're finding it hard to even start something, just start walking outside every day. I found if I'm outside for most of the day and I'm breathing through my nose and just feeling the outside, being with the trees. I'm not like a tree hugger, I love trees, but But I do love trees, and you know, they give you this sense of just being outdoors and this sense of being part of the world, and obviously fresh air. You can't beat fresh air. Okay, well, before we go into the gym, I want to talk about diet. The one thing you want to know about diet is eat whole foods. Now, what are whole foods? Whole foods are the things that come the most naturally from the earth. So fruit and vegetables, it comes from the grounds, it comes from the trees, it comes from bushes. That is straight from the earth. That is a whole food. That's a natural food. And that is the best thing for you because it hasn't been processed at all. It's literally come from the earth and given to you. And you look at animals in the wild, they don't get illnesses that humans get because they are eating whole foods. And that also brings me on to like meats, you know, eggs. They are very much whole foods because they come straight from the source. If you fish as well, so you catch a fish, for example. I mean, not 99% of people aren't catching fish and eating it, but a fish is caught, it's sorted out, and it gets eaten. It's not added anything. It is what it is. Meat, same thing with meat. What you want to avoid is processed food. Just go into a supermarket and look at the back of most of the products in there. It will have so many unnecessary ingredients on there. You don't want chemicals, manufactured chemicals, going in your body. So the way to do that is to eat as naturally as possible. And what happens when you eat whole foods, eating naturally as possible, fruit, vegetables, eggs, fish, meat, you're not going to get ill. You're going to feel healthy, you're going to have amazing energy levels, your body is going to be at its optimum weight, and you will be a high level, healthy human being. I'm going to do a whole video on this. Eat whole foods. And of course, this should go without saying, but drink plenty of water because hydrating the body, hydrating the mind, you're 70%, 80% water, your body. So if you're not having water, your body can't function properly. Here's what it is. Eat whole foods every meal. Eat loads of fruit and vegetables. Drink plenty of water. Do those. Health. Anyway, rambling on. It's time to train. Let's go. Whew. Resistance training. Before we go into the benefits of resistance training, I'll just talk about the session that I just did. So obviously I'm running a lot and I'm trying to do a lot of single leg stuff and also knee health sort of stuff. So that was my leg session today, focusing on not too heavy weight. I'm not trying to lift too heavy, but I am still getting the weights in, you know, I'm still working my legs, but I'm doing it efficiently. So I'm working my legs in a way which is going to help me with longevity. It's going to help me with running over time. So that is what today's session was all about. And it felt good. Finished on some kettlebell stuff because I'm really liking kettlebells at the moment, trying to get into it. So just a bit of technique at the end. So let me put this on. What are the benefits on the health of your body by resistance training? Two things really. The first thing is it's strengthening your body. It's strengthening your bones, it's strengthening your muscles, it's strengthening your core strength, it's strengthening the way you hold yourself. So essentially you get stronger. And essentially if your bones are stronger, your muscles are stronger, you're less likely to get injured, you're stronger in basic movements. Basic movements like picking boxes off the floor and putting them on the surface or putting them in a shelf. It's like, are you strong enough to do that? And resistance training just helps with all of that. As well as the physical attributes that resistance training does, it has so many benefits on the body. It's a de-stressor, and obviously stress causes a lot of illnesses. So de-stressing the body is pumping the feel-good hormone throughout your body. It's pumping that serotonin all throughout your body. See, I'm feeling it right now, you can tell, because I'm all like gassed up. So it's a great de-stressor. Like I said, stress is a huge cause of illness. So to stay healthy, it makes sense to actually do some form of resistance training, even if it's twice a week. So resistance training has way more benefits, but that is the basic requirements for health. If you did resistance training twice a week, you're going to have a healthy, strong, functional body. You're going to have less stress. You're going to decrease the chance of getting ill. So yes, in terms of being healthy, I recommend resistance training. But that is the workout complete. I'm not the one for like protein shakes and stuff like that, but this was the cheapest granola in the shop, and it's like a high protein granola. It's vegan, it's got like proper chocolate in it, dark chocolate, pumpkin seeds, and then toasted oats, and I love oats. So yeah, this is a nice little end to the day. A bit of pudding. I'm gonna put some honey on top because honey is natural, it's organic, it's lovely. But yeah, trying this out, never had it before, and we'll see. Balance. Balance is key for health of the body and mind. Why do we need balance? If you think about trying to balance on one leg, if your balance is good, you will feel stable and calm, but if your balance is off, you will fall. This is just like everything in life. Having a balanced diet means having a range of proteins, carbs, good fats, vitamins, but also leaving some room to enjoy yourself. For me, I'm a cheesecake lover, and every so often I will indulge, but that's because it's balanced out with all the goodness I'm having. In terms of work and life balance, to be healthy, you must be able to turn off from work and relax, but vice versa. If your life doesn't have anything to push you and make you work hard, you won't be balanced with the relaxation/chill side of life. It is healthy to have a balance of everything, yin and yang. This is the reason we sleep for a third of the day. This is the reason we have rest days when we train, because the body would burn out without balance. It's been a long day, lots of running, working out, lots of moving, walking. So it's important to recover, and that's why I've got a foam roller and a massage gun, and that brings me on to recovery. And what's the best way to recover? Sleep. You can be as active as you want, you can be as strong as you want, you can do this, you can do that, but the only way you're going to recover, regenerate and go again and be healthy is to have good sleep. Now, you've probably heard 8 hours sleep is the best amount of sleep, and it is. Your body is fully relaxed, fully rested, and prepares itself for regeneration, healing, everything. So the act of sleeping is actually healing your body. So prioritize sleep. Go to sleep early as well, because then you wake up early. Early to rise makes a man happy, healthy, and wise. I think that's the quote. Before we finish the video, I want to talk about the things you absolutely have to avoid. And avoiding these on its own will promote so much more health in your life. Number one is vapes and smoking. Stop doing that. If you're not doing it, don't start. Don't think it's going to be interesting. Oh, I'll see what it tastes like. No, it's full of chemicals, and that is going to run you into the ground early, and it's going to cause illnesses. You're not going to be able to recover. That is a number one. That's a killer, and it's only come around. But vapes and smoking, those two are going to run you into the ground. So at all costs, if you want to be healthy, just cut it out or don't do it. The other thing is an absolute no, is fizzy drinks. Has to be gone. Gone, okay? Since I cut out fizzy drinks in my life, never been ill once. So that is the number one. Those are the two things you have to cut out. Whew. But anyway. So that's it. That is the video on how to be healthy. Bit of a vlog of what I did throughout the day. And just apply these steps into your life, because being healthy is going to change your mind, your body, your soul, everything. You're going to feel amazing when you start being healthy. It might be hard at first changing your ways, but when you get to the point of actually sleeping well, eating well, doing lots of exercise, cutting out all these bad habits, you will just feel amazing. And then you won't want to go back to those bad habits because of how good you feel. So that's it. I thought I'd just make a video on this because it is simple, and just make it simple as well. If you start looking after your body, your physical body, it will look after the mind as well. I'll make a whole video on mental health and how you can literally just cure your mental health, because a lot of young guys my age and younger, older, girls as well, it affects everyone. So I'll make a whole video on a guide on how to look after your mental health, sort that out. But trust me, looking after your body will sort out your mental health massively. Thanks for watching. It's good to be back making videos again. It what makes me happy, keeps me motivated. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for subscribing. Subscribe if you're not already. And as always, look after your body. Stay healthy. Cheers.